So we shouldn't only wait for events, maybe operations are there, then we go. Let's also look at the other angle. What if we encourage people to improve on the standards?
As usual, I've been belonging to each one. I think it's a blessing for me. And today, just like they said, we are improved. So it means.
And TV Uganda, enlightenment on your hands always. The Uganda National Bureau of Standards, UNBS, has encouraged journalists to focus on reporting standards to combat the influx of counterfeit products that pose health risks such as cancer. Senior Public Relations Officer Victoria Namutebi Wamala emphasized the importance of equipping journalists with information on standards and metrology.
Okay. I would like to thank the media practitioners, the journalists that have been part of these trainings. Here in Mbale, today is a closing day, and our appeal really is for them to prioritize standards-related reporting, metrology reporting, because these concern the health of the public directly, and we need to work together for consumer protection. That's why we were using the hashtag journalism for consumer protection. But we also request them to amplify the message further to enterprises to make sure they get certified, they follow the standards, so that they put safe products on the market for the consumers, but also to boost their businesses, because once you have the Q mark, you can trade in the country but also outside the country. Then also to our dear government, it has really done a good job to increase our budget, to increase the staffing levels.
During a training session in Mbale City, she highlighted the challenges posed by understaffing within UNBS, which affects its ability to regulate counterfeit production.
But also we need to amplify the message so we can increase the funding and the staff further, so that UNBS can be in every corner of every country for consumer protection and also for fair trade. Media practitioners are key stakeholders for any organization, by the way. And for UNBS, where we deal with the common man, the media are key because they speak to the masses. They amplify the message. They are experts in breaking down technical language into easy to understand messages, easy to understand stories, relatable stories, human interest stories that the common man will understand. And they further go and translate to the local languages in the different parts of the country. So the media are a key partner and a key stakeholders to help us amplify the message of standards, certification, and metrology for consumer protection among the masses.
This training aims to empower journalists to inform the public about the dangers of consuming unregulated products.
Yeah, Rachel, journalist working in Best in Sorority, and this training has been of great help because it has actually given us a pitch, like an insight on what we actually were missing as journalists. Remember, when we are reporting, most of us really tend to go and look at health and other things. We forget about the key thing here, that is UNBS, and of course the other stuff P, talking about the business-wise and in relation to health. So this training has really given us an insight on how products can be the quality of products can be determined. And then the other thing is that it is determined how effective would it be to a consumer out there. If it is not qualified, what would happen to somebody who is outside there? So us as journalists, we still have a long way to go.
My name is Hopstar Owen, and I'm a journalist. I work for the TND News, and I'm based in Kotido. I'm a respondent for Kotido. This training has been very important and very impactful in that it has, accelerated my knowledge on, reporting about standards and metrology, and hopeful that today henceforth I'll be the number of stories that I produce about standards and metrology the number of stories will increase, the impact of the stories will increase, and also the quality of the stories that I will be, publishing on standards and metrology will be, more impactful.
First of all, I want to appreciate you, NBS, for this training. It has been an eye-opener, and it has made me get some skills that I didn't know. First of all, I was not covering stories about science and metrology, but after this training, I see I have so many stories to tell. First of all, I've been told how to report the investigative part of it, and also new stories, the methods or the process of coming up with a good standard story. And as a journalist, I feel I'm so equipped to do the story.
Your name?
I'm Phoebe Masongole. I report to Daily Monitor.
So insightful and really vital. It comes in handy because this is the time really journalists need to be equipped. We're talking about new trends in journalism, so many things are changing. So we need to know how to tell certain stories. Has really impacted in that the people who have attended personally now highly informed. I know how to report about meteorology. I know what really UNBS stands for. Initially, we thought maybe this was just all about enforcement, but we've come to realize UNBS now wants to handhold entrepreneurs so that they walk towards the right direction and we minimize consumption of substandard products or goods in this country, looking at things like the pre-export verification, the PVOC. This is something I wasn't aware of, but I've realized they're highly protected. And remember, something substandard does not spare journalists, it cuts across. So in this case, whereby we've been empowered to report about standards, upholding standards, I know we will go a long way in surely propagating proper information, and our audiences will really get the value for the time they give us.
Pius Waniala, the in-charge biolaboratory section in the Eastern Region UNBS laboratory stationed in Mbale City, said that currently they endeavor to conduct product testing and deliver results on time.
They will seal your facility by putting a seal until it's only the ED, the Executive Director of UNBS, has authority to say, lift that seal from that factory. Now, if they have got whatever is got from there, it's also picked and brought, it's checked, and after checking, it's taken for destruction. So whatever is caught which is illegally being produced and which is harmful to people and the environment, it's always confiscated and taken.
Which one was that?
Them are happening, and not only in kombuchas, even other products, they are being confiscated, they are being caught, provided it doesn't have a Q mark. So it's not only on kombuchas, so many of these products are being, and the public to always look out for products which have a Q mark, and for the producers, they should come to UNBS and seek these services. UNBS has subsidized these services. At those days, those earlier years, it used to be a costly process, but now it's a faster process, it's a cheaper process, and it's an easier process. The laboratories are also available, which means that your products will be tested in a very short period of time. Results will be out, and you will be issued with a permit to trade, because UNBS is not about curtailing, like stopping people from doing business, but it's about promoting business.
Maybe what's the roughest?
The certification fee is 500,000. The other additional amount which is paid on that is the testing fee, which varies from product to product. So less than, people should know that it's always less than, in most cases it's less than $1 million shillings to get your product certified, and once the permit is issued to you, it's valid for 1 year.
Okay, and Gabriel Mkis, reporting Hunt TV Uganda.
Breathe out. Breathe in. Out. Okay. Let's see.